Hello ladies and gentlemen, Gamer from Beyond the Grave here, and welcome to this Halloween episode. I'm sorry I didn't upload anything yesterday, but you know, I've been sort of preparing for Halloween, thinking of what I can do. So I decided a bit of Skyrim would be in order, because, you know, we've got Ghost here, which is what I've decided to name him, you know, as a tribute to Ghost from Modern Warfare 2, since he died sadly 2-3 weeks ago, whenever it was when I last did it. And that's he's a nice Halloween guy, and we've got Mjolnir here.
I'm itching for
Might as well have a Halloween wedding.
I am. I'd be glad to stand by your side until the divines take us, if you'll have me. Together.
Yeah, so that's the first thing we'll be doing. Getting married. You know, that thing that takes about 10 minutes to do, you know. So we're just gonna head over to Riften and go and sort it out. Nice and dark. Spooky factor going up a little. I just want to say that I hope you guys are all having a safe Halloween, and that you're enjoying yourselves as much as one can during these times. But yeah, I know it's difficult, but you know, watch a scary movie or something. Watch like Saw or something. That'll cheer you up. It's always something to watch at Halloween. Some sort of, quote, scary movie, although if I'm honest, to me they aren't, but, you know. I also want to give a big thanks to Dragonlawn from his Halloween video that he's done today. Well, it was last night, but I watched it about 1 o'clock this morning, so...
You wish to be married? It's good to see love blossoming even during these difficult times. Your wedding will be held tomorrow.
He's actually quite a good storyteller. He did a bunch of Halloween themed stuff, so you know, definitely go and watch his video. I'll put a link to his channel in the description as always, so go and check him out. I'm sure you'll like him if you like me, or at least the stuff I do with Skyrim and that, since he knows a lot about it. He's better at it than I am. So yeah, anyway, we've got a wedding to attend. May I move over a bit, boy? That's where the bride is supposed to stand. Oh, and I'd like to say actually that I was thinking about, because I was planning on starting another series soon as well, but I've also thought about something else, that would you like me to do Star Wars Squadrons, as I do actually really enjoy playing it, and I may do some co-op stuff eventually, but it'll probably be single player for now. The thing is it is meant for VR, but I wouldn't do it on VR because, well, the thing with VR is it, if I'm completely honest, makes things more difficult for me than anything else, because, as well, first of all, I don't actually have a VR set for the PS4, but also I just don't like VR that much for most things. It's easier to do with controls and it works fine. It's just it was made so that you can do it in VR. But anyway, if you want to see that, let me know in the comments and I'll do it for you. If not, then it's alright, because the other thing I was thinking about doing was the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, so if you want to see that, let me know for that as well. But yeah, anyway, we have a wedding to get to.
May you return to her benevolence in safety.
And of course, depending on who you are, will change who appears. So obviously if you do a bunch of stuff like become the leader of the companions, become good friends with like every single Jarl and things like that, most of them will turn up to your wedding and you'll have the place packed. If you don't do anything and just get married like immediately to some nobody, then only their friends will turn up. But also it's because since it's so early in the morning, you'd think so many people would be asleep.
May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do, now and forever.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
Stop the wedding, I can't go through this. Yeah, thing is, don't do that ever, because first of all, the person you're supposed to get married to will leave and never speak to you again, so you literally cannot initiate conversation with them, which of course means if you gave them any gear, then you ain't seeing it again. But also, it just seems like a terrible thing to do. You've gone all this way, you've got to the wedding, and then suddenly, on like the altar, you're, oh, I can't do this. It's like, don't agree to get married then. So just do not do that at this point, because you will ruin the relationship. They won't like be your companion.
Lives together now. Where should we live? You could stay with me.
I don't know.
I guess we have our entire lives to. You have children, though, don't you?
I do, not mine biologically, but yeah.
With room for them too.
Well, it's a good thing I have a ginormous house in Solitude.
Then I'll see you at home.
Yeah, try not to bring your boyfriend along, since he seems to do a little bit too much following. Yes, I know, you're excited, boy. This also means that, well, we're taking off that Amulet of Mara because we are married now, and we can put the Bond of Matrimony on, which means restoration spells cost 10% less to cast, although it's not actually that useful, but I'm going to wear it because, you know, be a little rude not to wear your wedding ring after your wedding, you know. The thing is that your partner will probably set up a shop in the town or wherever you live, so she will, of course, sell stuff, and you can actually buy from her, so it's a good way to get stuff regularly from your own house. But also, the ring will appear as it being for sale. Don't take that as an insult, it's just that because she sells like what's in her inventory that isn't like her armor or weapon, so, you know, it will appear, but, you know, don't take it personally. Okay, so we're in Solitude now. Let's head over to our house. You kids should be careful this time, you know. It's not good to be out, especially at this time of year. You'll get eaten. Come boy, let's go home. Kids, I'm home. I brought you a mother and a weird skeleton dog, so hope you should be happy.
You're back!
Yep.
Look what I found. Here, take it.
Thank you, Lucia. Hello, Eurodus. Okay. So I'm actually gonna wait and see when y'all gets home, but I would like to say now that in the comments below, let me know about your favourite horror film, if you have one, because not everyone likes horror. So if you don't like horror, then, you know, just say that horror sucks. And I'll try not to be offended. And also just, you know, but if you do, let me know what it is. My favourite horror movie, I actually don't know, because I like all sorts of different horror movies. My favourite movie of all time is Avatar, but horror movie, I don't know. because there are so many horror movies that are interesting and have their own little thing, because there's no one that I think is perfect, but, you know, there's a lot that I do like. So, for the purpose of this conversation, I'm going to say that my favourite horror movie is probably The Conjuring, the first one. The second one's pretty good as well, and also it takes place in this country, so at least I can understand what people are saying. Huh. Well, yeah. But, yeah, I like The Conjuring. The Nun sucked. I mean, it's not a bad film, I guess, but I just don't think it had that same factor or fear factor, because first of all, you know, we're all like, oh my god, it's Valak, the nun, so scary, but then she literally does nothing. And then she has this dramatic death at the end, but first of all we're like, well, we know she isn't in hell because she comes back, obviously, for the Conjuring films and that, but also, well, I mean, we later see at the end that she possessed Frenchie, so, you know, it just, yeah, the first Conjuring, or maybe, Annabelle Creation, I guess, but, yeah, stuff like that. But tonight, for Halloween, I'll probably be watching Saw, or something like that. I'll watch some sort of horror movie with my family, you know, so I hope you guys are enjoying it, and let's see if Mule comes home. Oh, hello, Mule.
You have quite a house. I'm thinking of setting up a small store here. Sell odds and ends. Fine, just fine. This house is perfect for a growing family.
So you can talk to her about, like, ask her how the kids are, and of course, like I said, she'll set up a store. But the thing is actually, depending on where you are, will depend on what she says. So if you live in Windhelm, she'll probably comment on how the house is strange, or and like the town's unsafe. Whiterun, it'll be 'cause it's cramped, small, not very spacious or anything. You know, things like that. And also, if you build a house as part of the Hearthfire add-on, she will probably comment about the amount of monsters or bandits out, so obviously it's not safe for a family to live in. And also, it also depends on who you marry. There are some, like Aelia the Huntress, who will be very frank about what she says.
Here. Wouldn't want you going into a fight on an empty stomach.
Thank you.
I'll have
So she'll
another meal
bluntly say,
ready
this was the
tomorrow."
stupidest decision you ever made. What the hell were you doing taking us out here? And stuff like that. She'll be very more frank about
We've
things.
made a bit of gold. Here, love.
Yeah, look, now you've
This
got
is
like a
your
reliable
share.
source of
Take a look.
income. And like I said, she sells stuff that you can buy. You can also sell to her, but, you know, you're just giving your wife money, which she'll then give back later. So, you know, wouldn't advise it, but you can still get, like, lockpicks. That's always useful. And you can also find, like, stuff for the kids, because she will sometimes sell, like, kids' clothing, wooden swords, dolls, things like that, so stuff you can give to kids, which is always good. But yeah,
Bye, love.
so we've had a little Halloween wedding, so that's nice, and we've talked about Halloweeny stuff, so, you know, remember what I said, and, you know, again, enjoy your Halloween. That'll be all for this episode. I'm going to upload another episode. This one was just supposed to be a Halloweeny themed thing, so, that's why it's not long or interesting. But we've had a wedding, and we've talked Halloween, so, you know, once you finish watching this, go and watch the other episode that'll be released shortly after. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, all that good stuff. And of course, keep safe and enjoy your Halloween, and try not to get too scared, you know. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Thank you and goodbye.